Hello, good afternoon. Let me introduce myself. My name is Apriliani Rasidi. I am a student in Pancasakti University Bekasi in the program Educational Language English Language. I am a semester 2, and then I want to explain about cultural adoption in the uh, final examination for the. Nah, saya akan membahas tentang cultural adaptation atau kebudayaan, penyesuaian atau adaptasi kebudayaan. Nah, adapting to a new environment takes time, and the pace of transition varies from person to person. The typical patterns of cultural adjustment often consist of these three phases: a honeymoon, a crisis, recovery, and adjustment. Note that this cycle is repeated upon re-entry to one's home country or cultural of one. The honeymoon phase. This phase is best described by feeling of excitement, optimism, and wonder often experienced when one enters a new environment or cultures. Students are likely to focus on the positive aspect and the pleasing difference of the new environment. Nah, yang kedua, the number 2, the crisis phase. The crisis phase is also called cultural shock. In general, cultural shocks describe the anxiety and feelings of surprise, disorientation, or confusion one feels when operating in an entirely different cultural or social environment. It grows up of the difficulties in assimilation to the new culture, causing difficulty in knowing or going along with what is appropriate and what is not. Often this is combined with strong moral and aesthetic disgust with certain aspects of the new culture. Culture shock does not necessarily occur suddenly, but may gradually affect a person's mood over time. The length of time a person experiences culture shock depends on their level of self-awareness and the length of time they stay in a culture. Nah, symptoms of culture shock. Culture shock manifests itself in different forms but some symptoms can be 1. Change in eating habits and sleeping habits. 2. Acute homesickness, calling home much more often than usual. Number 3. Feeling hostile, complaining frequently about the host country or culture. 4. Irritability, sadness, depression. 5. Frequent frustration, being easily angry. 6. Self-doubt, sense of failure. Number 3. The recovery and adjustment phase. Recovering from culture shock is handled differently by everyone. We each have our unique cares, customs, backgrounds, strengths, and weaknesses that needs to be taken into consideration. With time and petition, we can experience the positive effect of cultural adjustment such as insecurity, self-confidence, improved self-motivation, and heightened cultural sensitivity. As you gradually begin to feel more comfortable in your environment, you will feel more like expanding your social networks and exploring new ideas. You will feel increasingly flexible and objective about your experience, learning to accept and perhaps even practice part of the new cultural while also holding on to your own cultural tradition. Suggestion for easing the transition. 1. Realize that what you are going through is normal. Remember that the unpleasant feelings are temporarily natural and common to any transition that a person makes during their life. Be patient and give yourself time to work through the process. Number 2. Keep in touch with your home country. Read newspaper from home, international magazines, etc. Watch international television channels or surf the internet. Call home regularly. Have familiar things around you that have personal meaning, such as photographs or ornaments. Find a supplier of familiar foods or visit restaurants that are similar to your home cuisines. Number 3. Take care of yourself. Eat well, exercise, and get enough sleep. Number 4. Talk to someone. Find friends who are going through a similar process. Call your family back home or see a counselor. And has trained counselors from many cultural backgrounds who can help you Berkeley. Students through the difficult part of cultural adoption. UC Berkeley Scholar can make an appointment with an employee assistant counselor in the US. It is a very common to talk with a counselor about problems or difficulties. Take advantage of the resources available to you at the university. Number 5. Have fun and relax. Become a member of the house. Join student group. Get out of your room and volunteer to help others. Take up a new sport at the RCF. Participate in activities, clubs, and students organizers of interest to you. Number 6. Improve your English skill. Cultural adaptation is greatly enhanced by perfecting your English skill. Not being able to clearly communicate can create isolation and loneliness. Make a point to join activities that give you the opportunity to share in conversation and express your identity. All I can say about cultural adjustment in the cultural crossing understanding lesson. If there is an error in my delivery, I am more or less sorry. Thank you very much for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.